Is the story true or did you make it up?
No. It's a fiction. It's not.
It was influenced by a true story, but everything is fictional, basically.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Morjana.
There was a question behind you as well with your hand up. Yes, go ahead. There's a line in the film, if you stay here, you'll die. Can you expand on that, and particularly in regard to the role of women?
Disons que le poids de la famille et le poids des traditions sont compliqués pour réellement vivre, pour que les femmes et les hommes puissent vivre leur vie librement. Donc c'est vrai que c'est important à un moment de s'extraire de sa famille et du clan pour pouvoir exister. Disons que c'est vrai que je pense qu'il ne s'agit pas de forcément partir ailleurs, mais en tout cas je pense que c'est important de quitter le cocon familial et le clan pour pouvoir choisir sa vie. Voilà, ça c'est mon point de vue.
Yeah, it is true that the weight of the family and the weight of the traditions maybe perhaps make it difficult for a person to really express herself. So maybe not so much to live in a foreign country, to leave your country, but it's true that at some point you have to leave your family, to leave your clan, to actually really express yourself, to grow up, and to really become who you really are.
Let's go up into the balcony if there are any questions there. It's hard for us to see you in the balcony, so if you've got a question, just wave your hand and yell at it. Anyone? Yes? Yeah, go ahead.
There's a lot of interesting things coming from Moroccan cinema right now, and I'm just wondering if Laila, if you see yourself as participating in kind of a movement of young directors pushing themes in Moroccan cinema.
A lot of interesting films coming from Morocco right now. Are you part of a movement there?
I don't know. You can tell me. Yes, there is a lot of film, there's a lot of interesting things, but in different, on est tous très différents et chaque film représente un Maroc, est une vision différente du Maroc. Après, est-ce que c'est un mouvement? Je ne sais pas.
Yes, it's true, but there's all very different movies, and all of us represent a different, or show a different side of Morocco. Is there a movement beyond that? Well, I don't really know.
Yes, right here.
Have you shown your movie back home in Morocco, and if so, what was the reception?
Has the film been shown in Morocco, and if so, what's the reception?
On vient de montrer le film il y a une semaine au Maroc, à Casablanca, la ville où j'ai grandi. Et le film a été très bien accueilli. Les femmes étaient extrêmement touchées par le sujet. Elles se sont tout de suite identifiées. Et elles toutes m'ont dit ça fait du bien de montrer ces femmes dans tous les non-dits, toute l'hypocrisie, la schizophrénie dans laquelle on est. Et le film a été très bien reçu.
Yes, actually we just showed a movie in Casablanca, where I grew up, the city where I grew up, and the movie had a great reception. There was a lot of women that came to me and told me that they were very pleased to see that reflection of life in the movie and to show all the hypocrisy, all this schizophrenia that we live. And yes, it was very well received in Morocco.
There's a question here. Yeah, go ahead. Good question. Can you talk about the music, particularly Anthony and the Johnsons?
Yes. I wrote my script with Anthony and Johnson. So I wrote this song for my film in the beginning. From
the start.
From the start. And I asked Rob for the original music for the score, and it's French composer, and I didn't want something folkloric, something Arabic
or Oriental.
Oriental,
or modern.
Tu connais toutes mes réponses.
I know your answers now.
Et I would like something more universal, and that's it.
Thank you. Yes, time for one more question. Go ahead. Can you tell us about the little boy?
He's half Moroccan, half Canadian.
Did you say half?
He lives in Morocco, in Rabat.
Okay, since that was short, we'll do one more. Yes, waving your hand in the back. Go ahead. Question is about sharing kind of poetry and sense of humor with Madame Abbas, Marrakchi, and Marrakchi. When you say poetry or...
I don't understand the word poetry, in fact.
I don't believe that for a second.
I love poetry, but what did you mean by poetry?
Same sense of humor.
I think all Arab women are born the same. No, I think the three of us met on this movie for the sake of this movie. And I think the three of us come from three different backgrounds. Laila is Moroccan, Nadine is Lebanese, I'm Palestinian. But the three of us had worked and lived a little bit in the West as well, the Western world in a way. And I think like we have a sensitivity in one sense to whatever we want to say really. And often, because we're dealing as well with stories that deal with women, and we try as well, like, you know, I mean, our life is tragical as it is and dramatic as it is. So I think, and I've done so many parts where I cry, even in Laila's film, when it was a comedy, I had to cry. So I think it's really like laughter is part of what we live as a survival in a way in these conditions. You know, when you come from countries with societies that are a little bit oppressive to whatever who you are, not as a woman only, but as a human being. And you just want to survive, and I think we found like an intelligent way of just like getting on with it, you know, just laugh. So I think it's the greatest thing to do.